Welcome back to Crypto Labs News. Today we're diving into a huge update from Ripple that could shape the future of XRP and even fuel the bold predictions of a $20,000 price target. The discussion centers on privacy, and some major voices in the XRP community like Chad Steinreber, CryptoNews, and others are weighing in. We'll also touch on some insights from Ripple's engineers, comments from industry leaders, and even Ripple's stablecoin RLUSD. There's a lot to unpack here, so let's get right into it. RippleXRP recently released a powerful statement: without privacy, financial institutions can't safely use public blockchains, and without accountability, regulators can't sign off. But with programmable privacy, both can exist. This vision is being spearheaded by Ripple's Senior Director of Engineering, a cryptographer with a PhD in computer science from Johns Hopkins. He spent more than a decade pushing privacy-preserving technologies forward, and now he's bringing that expertise to Ripple to build institutional-grade infrastructure for the XRP Ledger. The challenge is simple but crucial: finance depends on confidentiality, while blockchains are built on transparency. The opportunity is finding a balance between the two. Privacy doesn't mean secrecy for criminals, it means giving honest users control over what they share, with whom, and under what conditions. In traditional finance, no one would log into their bank without encryption. Yet in blockchain, many transactions still lack those protections. That's where cryptography and programmable privacy come in, using tools like zero-knowledge proofs to ensure security, compliance, and transparency all at once. This vision also addresses the long-standing blockchain trilemma of scale, trust, and decentralization. Instead of sacrificing one for the other, Ripple sees solutions in zero-knowledge proofs and confidential computing. Trusted execution environments can enforce tamper-proof transaction ordering, cutting down on front-running and market manipulation, while private computation enclaves protect sensitive logic off-chain while still providing verifiable results. The ultimate goal is for institutions to transact, tokenize assets, and operate on the XRP Ledger in a way that's private yet still compliant. CryptoNews highlighted that programmable privacy is now coming to XRP Ledger through tools like zero-knowledge proofs, trusted execution environments, and fully homomorphic encryption. This could allow private DeFi, private transfers, and even compliance with regulations while still protecting sensitive data. Other community voices chimed in too, saying this gives hope in a time where privacy feels threatened by AI, governments, and big tech dominance. Chad Steinreber tied this directly to his $20,000 XRP thesis. According to him, XRP wasn't designed to be just a retail trading token. Instead, it's meant to serve as institutional plumbing, and privacy features could be the final piece that unlocks that reality. He explains that programmable privacy could accelerate institutional adoption, shift XRP from a speculative retail asset into an institutional reserve, and trigger massive supply shocks. If banks and custodians absorb XRP supply for tokenized settlements, much less will remain on public exchanges, creating scarcity that could drive the price far beyond past highs. Some of the key privacy features being developed include confidential multi-purpose tokens, transaction controls, zero-knowledge proofs for compliance, and permissioned domains with audit keys for regulators. This balance between privacy and oversight could finally make XRP Ledger the global standard for regulated settlement. We also heard from attorney and crypto voice Phil Kwok, who reminded everyone that crypto in its early days was about tearing down the system, but today it's about integrating with existing infrastructure. He pointed out that Ripple's stablecoin RLUSD on the XRP Ledger makes payments fast and cheap, fractions of a cent compared to expensive wire transfers. He even gave an example where someone receiving $10 through a traditional wire ended up paying $15 in fees, making stablecoins like RLUSD a clear winner for efficiency. Meanwhile, Ripple just donated $1.3 million in RLUSD to UC Berkeley to fund a new digital assets research center. The goal is to explore blockchain and digital twin technologies that will reshape how assets are valued, verified, and exchanged. This shows Ripple is investing in the academic and real-world foundations of the next wave of digital finance. To wrap up, Charles Hoskinson, founder of Cardano, shared his vision that within the next few years, cryptocurrencies will become the backbone of the financial system. He compared tokens to stem cells capable of becoming securities, commodities, currencies, or intellectual property. With privacy and programmable smart contracts, crypto could become a superset of today's financial infrastructure. He predicts that once regulations are finalized, trillions of dollars will flow into blockchain markets, opening up nearly limitless potential. At CryptoNews, we're watching closely as XRP builds toward a future that blends privacy, compliance, and scalability. If Ripple's roadmap plays out, it's not hard to see why some believe $20,000 XRP could one day become a reality. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.